Face it, you're never going to get my power.
Do I look like I need your power? You guys like Sonic toys? I like me some Sonic toys.
If you're in the market for some of the classics like the Resource figures, or even some of the newer stuff from Jakks Pacific, go check out camarts.biz. They got toys out the wazoo. If you want some, click the link in the description below. Now, back to the video. Hey guys, I'm Porky P here, and today I will be doing a review on the highly anticipated Sonic the Hedgehog 2 film. I must warn you that this will be a spoiler review, but I'll let you all know when it's time to talk about that stuff. So until then, keep watching and get the honest thoughts on this movie from a true Sonic fan. Now, this time around my expectations were set much higher, and for good reason. The plot involves more of Sonic's mythology and introduces us to new characters. In this movie we meet Tails, Sonic's best friend and sidekick, another character that ties into more of Sonic's original lore. Unlike what most people thought, they didn't hire a big name actor to voice him, and instead brought in the actress from the video games, Colleen O'Shaughnessy. On top of that, we're given the character that I was more excited for, to be honest, Knuckles the Echidna, played by Idris Elba.
Oh shit!
Who I believe did a fantastic job and is now one of my favorite voice actors for the character. These two alone raised the bar much higher for the movie, and bro, I was not disappointed. As far as the story goes, I was thoroughly impressed. The adaptation of the classic Eggman tricking Knuckles trope was handled perfectly, and seeing this play out as the film progresses was really interesting. Sonic finally meets Tails, who warns Sonic that Robotnik and Knuckles are on the hunt for the Master Emerald, an object that grants the user ultimate power. They embark on a journey to retrieve it and stop Eggman from destroying life as humankind knows it. This film gave me exactly what I wanted, man. For example, insane action sequences that truly blew me away. The intensity some of these fights brought was mind-blowing and had me on the edge of my seat with hype. Seeing Sonic and Knuckles scrap were some of the main highlights in this movie for me. Another thing that I was really hoping for was true character development like we were given in the first film. This sequel handled this beautifully. Sonic goes from being a carefree kid that's just looking to have fun with his powers to discovering what it means to truly be a hero and using his gift for the betterment of the world. This reminded me a lot of Peter Parker's arc in the Homecoming trilogy, showcasing genuine growth in the main character. Knuckles also displayed growth throughout the film, learning that there's more to existence than just living in a solitary life. Learning that having friends doesn't make you weak and can actually make you stronger. Alright, now onto the one character that I wish we had gotten more of, Miles Tails Prower. Yes, they actually give us his brotherly relationship with Sonic, and it was amazing to see in a feature-length film. It was extremely wholesome and achieved an emotional response from me, but they don't give us enough of it. I wanted more Tails, and I believe that they put him on the bench in order to give Knuckles more of an impactful presence. Speaking of impactful presence, Jim Carrey did his damn thing in this one. Bro goes full wacky as Eggman and taps even more into the narcissistic aspect of the character. I believe Robotnik's new look also drove Carrey to dig deeper into the character's lunacy and really give us one of his most entertaining performances ever. I guess since we're talking about the human characters here, let's get into my main negative with this film. I really don't care for the human-focused subplots in these movies, bro. Nobody cares about Rachel's wedding. That's not what we paid $20 to see here. I came to see Sonic Gotta Go Fast, not to watch a crappy rom-com. I was becoming genuinely irritated by how long this wedding thing was going on. One of my friends I went with also expressed this as well. Nonetheless, this bit of the movie doesn't take up too much time, so it's all good in the end, I guess. It even made me chuckle at certain points, to be honest, but quite frankly, could've just chucked it out the window. However, one character I do feel was utilized decently was Tom Wachowski, played by James Marsden. Him shifting into Sonic's father figure was smart. This allows Sonic's main friends to be Tails and Knuckles, and lets the audience know that Tom will still be a part of Sonic's life, just not as his best friend anymore. So, after all is said and done, I'm immensely happy with how the movie turned out. It gave me spectacular renditions of some of my favorite characters, and a story that gives us a modern take on what the games have already established. And of course, gotta give big props to the director, Jeff Fowler, who is clearly a fan himself. crafted a film that retains many elements from the games, but that also expands on certain things. So many Easter eggs, y'all. Gonna have to watch some breakdown videos after this. Fowler gave us an amazing movie that's authentically heartwarming, and I'm so glad it's from a Sonic movie. As for a grade, this movie gets a solid 8.5 out of 10. Improves on what the last film did, and makes me excited for the future. Also, for those of y'all who have seen it, let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Somewhere in between? Let me know. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the movie, skedaddle.
Fuck-a-daddle. Get the fuck out of here.
It's that time. In 3, 2, 1. Super fucking Sonic, bro. Holy shit, I can't describe how hype I was in this scene. My theater was relatively dead and I was the main one shouting and clapping. My friends were looking at me like I was crazy, but there was no embarrassment, man. This was what the movie was building up to. Sonic attaining his moment, displaying his true power, and exhibiting what it means to be that true hero. My man was destroying that robot like it wasn't nothing. He did that shit effortlessly. Then, dude generated a chili dog out of thin air, bro. That's my Sonic. That's my Super Sonic. Jesus, that was dope. Finally, let's talk about that last scene in the movie. The post-credits scene. We get a cameo from a certain character that I already knew was in the film due to spoilers. Really gotta stay off Twitter when these movies come out. But yeah, it was Shadow. Not gonna lie, kinda feels a little bit rushed. I was more so hoping for a tease of Metal Sonic, having him be Sonic 3's antagonist, then adapting the SA2 storyline with another trilogy. I don't know, that's just me. I feel like they could have done more with the franchise that way, but I guess we'll just have to see what happens there. Well, I think that's that. Hope y'all liked this review, and I'll see you guys next time.